guys, it's Sarah, and today we're going to talk about my November TBR. It's going to be interesting. I have some big boys on this one, and we're just going to kind of see where the month takes us. But I do have 2 plans for sure, and then I have some reading that I want to start doing for 2025. I have some digital arcs that I would like to go ahead and start working on because reading my arcs and review books for next year is going to be a big goal of mine. And I kind of need to get started now because they're rolling in. They're already rolling in. And I'm very excited about all of them. Okay, but let's start with the big boys first. So first one I'm going to go ahead and read is Malice by John Gwynne, which is a reread for me. This is the first book in the Faithful and the Fallen series. I love this book. I stand by this is one of my favorite fantasies of all time. And I haven't continued on in the series. And book number 2 recently came up in a video recently. And now I am on a mission to go ahead and get started on rereading this one because I have forgotten a lot of the details, and then moving right on straight into book 2. And yeah, so I'm going to start with this one for sure. And I have a couple other friends who are going to be reading it at the same time as me. So we're going to chat about it as we go along. So that'll be fun. And the other one I have is All the Colors of the Dark by Chris Whitaker. This is a big old boy, but I've heard it's incredible. This is a read with Jenna pick. And I kept hearing so much about it. And then I went ahead and picked it up right before I left Barnes & Noble because it came out right around the time that I was leaving. So I went ahead and grabbed it. Oh, these chapters are so short. They're like 1 or 2 pages. Love that for me. Okay, perfect. So that's going to make it go fast, which is awesome. But another one that I'm going to be reading with a couple people as well, and just kind of need that push to, to read it. But I'm very excited to read it. Don't get me wrong. I don't anticipate it not being a book that I enjoy. It's just a chunky one, but I'm very excited to see what it's all about. Then you probably recently saw a video that I did with Brittany over at Rescues and Reads. I do have 3 books that she picked for me that she did not necessarily enjoy, or she just really wants my opinions on because they're a little bit controversial or very mixed reviews on these 3 books. And she wants me to read them and get my opinions on them because she has read all 3. So we did a collaboration for that. If you haven't seen it yet, I'll go ahead and link it down below. That's why I'm not showing you exactly what the books are, just in case you haven't seen it yet. But I'm going to be working these into my reading because we are going to be posting a follow-up in the month of December. So I want to try to get these read sooner rather than later. And then for my January arcs, let's see, I have 5 of them. I have 5 January arcs. So these are all digital that I have right now, and I would like to go ahead and just get started on them. I'm not going to get to all 5 of these in this month, obviously, but I want to just go ahead and get kind of a head start. So the first one I plan to read is Witchcraft for Wayward Girls by Grady Hendrix. So excited for this one. This cover is everything, and I was very lucky to get a NetGalley link from the publisher, so very excited for that one. And then I have Breath of the Dragon by Shannon Lee and Fonda Lee. I believe it's a duo that are writing that one. And I have A Sea of Unspoken Things by Adrienne Young. I'm really wanting to read more Adrienne Young. I have only read one of hers, and it was a young adult, and it was fine. It wasn't like great spectacular, but I want to try her adult books because I'm hearing they're so much better. So that one is coming out in January, and I do have that one. I also have Beautiful Ugly by Alice Feeney. And then I also have Good Dirt by Charmaine Wilkerson, who is the author of Black Cake, which I did not read, but I do have this new one. So I want to give that one a shot and see what I think about that one as well. But those are 5 books coming out in January that I have that I would like to go ahead and just get started on and just see how many I can get read on my Kindle. But I'm definitely starting with the Grady Hendrix because that's the one I'm probably the most excited about. It's between that one and Alice Feeney, but I'm going to go ahead and start with Grady because this is a great time of year to be reading that. So I'm going to just kind of get started, see how many I can get through. Not a lot of pressure, just those are things that I would like to work on definitely before the end of the year. And that's all. I talked about a whole lot, but not all of these are going to be read in this month for sure, especially with these two really big ones. But those are going to be the definites. And then I will just see how many of the other ones that I can get in and work in the month of November. We'll see how it goes. It is starting to get to be holiday time, which kind of gets to be a little bit crazy, but it's all good. Reading is my escape. So that's what I use it for. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you're planning to read in the month of November, and I will see you again soon. Have a great day. Bye.